Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you're all well. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Give me a second. Let me pull up my chat real quick. And thank you to Stephanie for your 2 donations. Appreciate it, love. Hey, Jeannie, welcome. Good to see you. And thank you for the list. Hello, hello. Stephanie, hey, thank you for the donations, babe. And thank y'all for liking as well. I appreciate it. To Hosfe, hello. Irene, hey. Rising Phoenix, hello. Pretty in Pink, hello. The Sky Hall, hey, hey. Jojo, hello. Marissa, hey. Mary Jane, hello. Shantae, hey girl. Lala, hello. Nana, hello. I got y'all on the list. I'm good, how are you? Easter was good. We did like 2 different Easter egg hunts for the grandbaby, and my mom and her friend came, and we had dinner, and my kids and us. It was just family, but it was good. How was y'all's? Content, hello. You love my voice. Oh, thank you. Yes, of course, Content. I added you, love. Hey, Jean, welcome. Yeah, it's new. I just did it. It gives me like spring and like little fairy village vibes. You slept all day. Hey, sometimes that's the best thing to do. Just sleep. Hey, Elaine, welcome. The other one was too, I don't know, I just didn't like it as much. I'm really OCD. It's all the Virgo in me. The Virgo and Pisces at odds. It's like an organized mess. All right, 7 spots left. Let's let it fill up. And I got you, Stephanie. Just hold on 1 second. Yeah, right? It's cute. I like it. Spring has sprung. You slept all day too. Diamond Girl, hello. I am good. How are you? All right, 6 spots. I would love to live in a background like this. All right, little bit longer. I know Mondays are an odd day, but I wanted to devote the day to my children yesterday because everybody was off. I'll just give it one more minute and then I'll start. Yes, tranquility, love, peace. Thank you, Diamond Girl. I'm digging it for right now, but I get so tired and bored of like the same thing. That's why y'all see me change it all the time. I'm not one of those readers where every time you come you're gonna see the same thing, whether it be in person or not. I have 2 older boys, Skyhall. I have 2 sons and a daughter. She came last. My boys are just hermits, so it's hard to catch them around. All right, go ahead, Stephanie. Let's go ahead and start. It'll fill up over time, and thank God I've got 2 mods here that got my back. She does it for fun. I mean, whenever like we do things like that, yeah, she loves to decorate cakes. Well, I love to decorate cakes too, but she's a little more steady-handed. Meredith, hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come back here. Aw, thank you, babe. Fabi, hello. Yes, you can be added. All right, Stephanie, let's see. Jonathan's current feelings and true intentions. All right, babe. Let's try this stick. How was that date the other night? Was it good? And thank you, Patricia, for your 2 donations as well. Hold on, let me write you down. Before I get distracted. And welcome to everybody. Fabi, Ari, and Patricia. Alright. Alright, Steph, let's see. Jonathan's true feelings and intentions. Okay. I don't know if Jonathan's just getting out of a relationship or something, but the way I see it is like he's telling me we're talking and I'm attracted and, you know, like I would like to have victory, but the way he's showing me is I've grown a lot because I've been through some really, really heavy stuff. And so he may not be the most emotional. He may not be the most, you know, outright like talker or. But what I'm getting is he's a truth teller. He does tell the truth. Now, whatever happened in his past, I do feel he still has like he's like I'll give it another try, but we're gonna do it different or something. So I feel like he wants to take action towards this, but I don't see cups, and I think it's because of the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Like this probably needs to play out before, you know, he's actually going to be sitting as an emperor. Now, I don't know him personally, so I can't really tell you, but it gives me like he wasn't expecting to run into somebody like you. He may have just been out there looking for like something casual, and then he's like, whoa, well, we're on the same level. Maybe I should trust this. Maybe I should give it some more attention. Let's see. Stay optimistic about your love life. Wedding. This situation can involve marriage, and we have true love. This is someone of like a connection of a lifetime, basically. Now, like I said, this isn't going to be the perfect relationship. It's not going to be the one that, you know, is going to be the easiest. Because like I said, I feel there's still some cords that need to be removed on his end. But I don't see his intentions being to hurt you or being to do you bad, because I think it's been done to him in the past. And so he might have a little bit of inconsistency. He might kind of be in and out. But the intentions are like, I haven't been this interested in a while. Like, the truth is, I'm still getting out of something. But I am attracted, and I do want to continue this, you know. So he's more of like, we'll see where it goes. But I don't feel it's like the intentions that he has are bad. So that's what I've got for your first question. Okay. And I mean, it looks like it's over. Ten of Swords definitely says, okay, well, you know, there's no getting up from this. I mean, unless you're a fool and you want to start the cycle all over again, it's done. That's basically what he's saying. Like, I'm a little wounded. I may have some healing still to do, but it's over and done with. So I wouldn't be worried about the ex at all. But at the same time, you know, people don't take time in between exes to heal. You know, they don't take enough time to figure out, like, maybe why or what role they played in it. Because most of the time when you break up, the first thing you do is blame the other person. The other person is the problem. I never did nothing wrong, etc., etc. But I think he's at the place now where he's at least seeing some of his wrongs and making adjustments. So now, what is your second question, boo? Hold on, Patricia, babe. I'm going to get you after Stephanie. Oh, I'm sure he does have trust issues. And hello to everybody I missed, loves. I'm sorry. I got to catch up on my list. I think I have 2 that are missing. Let's see. Let's see. YK. Veronica. Alright, got y'all on the list. And hey, Gracie, I'm sorry, babe. How did Jonathan feel about our first date? Will there be a next one? Alright, let's see. Okay. Kind of what he's telling me is, it was a good time. It was like hanging out with old friends, you know, like y'all are working on building some kind of like kinship between the two of you, because we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups. Now, that could mean, you know, there's friendships that are involved around this, and maybe y'all discuss, you know, friends and other connections and things like that. But the one thing I do see is, like, he really enjoyed himself. You gave him a reason to celebrate. But he was holding back a little bit of, like, all the emotions he was feeling. Because if you put the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Cups together, that's the 9 of Cups, right? It was happiness and an excitement for the future. You're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, that mother, that wife, the woman that knows how to take care of business, doesn't falter on her responsibilities, takes accountability for her wrongs. So I do feel that there will be more dates, there will be more interactions, but I think he's trying to do things different. It looks like with the Strength card, like I hold back because I don't want to rush things. So he might be keeping it in the friend zone for a while, like we're just getting to know each other, you know. It says soulmate, so he knows he met you for a reason. Soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. So like I said, I think you're something different. Like you came out of nowhere and he's like, damn, did I just get lucky? Did I get lucky on this? Let's see. I do feel there's still something here with the snake coming out. Like competition, the other woman looking over their shoulder. That could be the ex. Like the ex could have something on them and they're, you know, playing with them emotionally or something. Or it could be a friend that's involved between the both of you. Like somebody that knows you both. Either way, there's a strong passion here. You have a soul connection. I don't know how far this soul connection goes, but it seems like they're part of your tribe. 3 and 3, 6. I do feel there's something here. Like 3, 6, 9. You could be seeing that number somewhere. But I definitely feel like you will have more dates because he thinks very highly of you. So as always, I wish y'all the very best in this connection. Let me shuffle these back in. I know I got another donation. Oh, 2 donations for Maria. Thank you, babe. Let me write them down. Y'all are gonna laugh about this pen, okay? So my birthday and Dr. Seuss's birthday, we have the same birthday. And so I went to the Dollar Tree on my birthday this year, and I found this pen, and I was just like, aw. I wonder what me and Dr. Seuss would have in common. Yeah, I mean, and I wouldn't rush a relationship with him either, because he's showing me friends, he's showing, you know, so I would let him finish healing, you know, before really getting into it with him. Alright, so Patricia, I think I have your questions on my PayPal. I don't have to scroll back. Hold on. 1 second. Let me see. Okay, so your first question, general career. Alright, well, let's see. It looks like fear is keeping you from succeeding, or maybe there's somebody like in your environment at work that could be trying to keep you from winning. But we're going to look more into that. And Spirit's like, you're the type that when you go and do something, you do it to the best of your ability and you can accomplish it all. But sometimes it feels like the devil kind of gets in there and makes you feel like you're not accomplishing enough, you're not doing enough, you're scared to push it too far. Yeah, it's weird. There's competition in this workplace for sure. And it could be because you show up like the boss, the emperor. You're like, I'm doing my job. If you don't do yours, that's your problem, but I'm going to show up as the boss, right? Either that or like your path, the way that you work. People know that you're going to be something big. And I do feel there's like something coming for you. Exactly. 10 of Cups. Something in your career that can make you very stable. Could be an offer. Could be something like you're in competition for a large customer or whatever it is. And people hate that, like they say it's easy for you, whereas it's hard for them. but it's because the way they think about it. You're the type that's like, I can do this job, I got this, I'm gonna do it all. So I do feel there's some kind of opportunity coming up that's gonna fit you just right. And maybe they feel the energy of this, you know. Maybe they see that you're meant for greatness, and you might block them in the meantime. Nine of Pentacles, exactly. And for me, it's like the way they see it with the Four of Cups. They're not up doing their own thing. They're just watching. They're watching you shine. They're watching you do a great job. And they're just sitting there crying about it. And that's the problem. They could get it too if they stop crying about it. So there's an environment around you that seems like, I'm not saying that everybody isn't a supporter of you or wanting to see you grow, but there is some sort of like maybe people trying to limit you. But look at these energies. Can you be limited if you're an Emperor? Can you be limited if you're the Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups? Where are you lacking? Nowhere. So just remember that there could be some change afoot, but it's all for like your greatest good as far as your career is concerned. It's gonna all fall into place. Okay, we got saving face. You may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job, or you need to smile and make nice to get the position you want. Take that how it resonates for you. Maybe you're not the type to go kiki haha with everybody, but at the same time, it's like people can be assholes, but they say you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar. Now, if it's gnats, you can catch them with anything, but it's like just be authentic, but at the same time try to like give grace, because you know it. They're still dealing with their human nature, right? To be jealous or to be hateful because they don't have the ability to shine the way that you do. So maybe they need like the people in the upper positions need to see that regardless of how you feel about people that hate, you're still able to keep it, you know, cordial and business-like. Innovation. You will need to come up with new strategies in order to achieve these things. But for me, it's like you already have that because it's all coming into alignment for you. So it's like maybe there's like one little shift that needs to happen in order to get it all rolling. So, and there's something really coming out about these connections. It doesn't matter. Like, you don't know who in the world could give you that, you know, boost up, right? You could run into a stranger at Walmart, and because you're nice and you start up a conversation, now all of a sudden they're like, you know what, there's a job opening at my job that would be perfect for you, or something random like that. It's something about a connection. Maybe you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, you know, and this is opportunity is gonna like fall into your lap. So in the meantime, just play nice. And I hope that helps. Okay, so now we're going to move on to your second question, love. 1 second. All right. She said, I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. All right, general love. Let's see, babe. General love for my dearest Patricia. My grandma's name. I love seeing it because it was my grandmother's name. And I'm just part of that name because my mom didn't want anybody to call me Pat or Patty or whatever. So I just got the end of Patricia. Let's see. General love. Okay. Okay, I feel like for the longest time you've been sitting in this place like, I would be with somebody if they could just show some effort. Like, these motherfuckers move too slow. I meet them and I would never be attracted to them. It's like what you're telling me is like, during this time of isolation, everybody that I meet is just a problem. Like, there's a problem with them. Red flags here, red flags there. And you're like, I don't care how long it takes for this offer to come, but I'm gonna stay here and just I'm not in it until I find this victorious energy. And I have judgment at the bottom. So I do feel like spirit understands. They see you. But maybe your purpose isn't love right now, right? Everybody wants love, yes. But sometimes we're meant to do something else. But what I'm getting is, even during this time, just be grateful because this love that you've been asking for is coming. But you might have to be patient to get it because right now, Spirit's just throwing different things like, do you like this? Or do you want something like this? Do you want this or you want something like this? And so you're thinking, it's like, damn, why is it taking so long? It's because they're molding that perfect person for you. And the wait is for you to find yourself. So you will have a victorious connection. I'm not going to say it's going to happen overnight. I'm not going to say that it's going to be here tomorrow because I'm not going to lie to you. To me, I feel like it's going to be a while. Not forever, but just have faith. Because I think that's a lot of times our problem is we lack faith in the things we're manifesting. That's why they don't. One more. Okay. I kind of get you're going to randomly meet somebody or somebody's going to message you on social media or through a friend. And I think your intuition is telling you something. Like, I know my person is coming. I know it. I know it. So you might meet them through like a dating app, or maybe it's like a long lost love or something that hits you up. But I do feel it involves like a message coming through your social media. So pay attention because I know a lot of us get spammed by all these people that are just randos and we don't want to have nothing to do with them. But there could be something lost in like the messages or, just make sure you pay attention. Because whatever it is, it's going to lead to this wedding energy. So, to me, great. That looks good. There's potential for it to happen faster, right? But what Spirit was saying is like, we're preparing. We're getting close. The offer is coming. It's just a little slower than anticipated. Maybe there was some hiccups. Maybe you changed your mind along the way of like something that you wanted. And so they're like, okay, well, let's try this. But with the Six of Wands here, you have no need to worry, boo. No need to worry. It's coming. And you know it's coming. The High Priestess, and we saw the Magician. That's a magical couple right there, right? A divine match. But you might have big missions too. So, that's what I've got for you, love. I hope that helps, and I wish you the very best. Okay. All right, Maria. What didn't James from AVB... Why didn't James return your phone call? Let's see. Of course, anytime, babe. Thank you for being here. Alright, why didn't James return her call? This gives me the energy of they're not calling you because, as much as, like, if this is a company you were wanting to hire you, maybe the paperwork, or they found something in the paperwork, or maybe there was some, like, I don't know, something in place, because it looks like, yes, we're going to hire you, but digging a little bit deeper, it threw up some discouraging, you know, because I feel like it went from 0 to 100. It was like, on closer inspection, maybe you're not the best fit for us. That's kind of the energy I get. But at the bottom is the Fool, Two of Swords. So I don't know what they found. It seems like there was something in the details, or there was something in the thing that went wrong. And I can't really tell you what it is because I don't know. Let me see. Give me more information on what this could be. I just feel like they wanted to give you something, and either somebody did something or something happened that they couldn't do it. Maybe somebody snuck in last minute and took the position, or I just feel like it was kind of an underhanded thing that happened. Or they just found out something, like, that they didn't like, or but they were all about you at first. That's why I don't understand what happened. There was something that was either said or done or found out that made them feel like, no, this isn't like the right fit for us, or something. And thank you, AA, for your donation. Let me see. You worked together and you had a spark. Okay. Well, what I'm getting is, like, the more they got to know you, maybe they found out you were defensive. Maybe they felt like you were hurt and you needed to heal before they, did anything else with you. I just feel like they're holding back because of something they found out. That's what it seems like. Like, something didn't fit well with them. It didn't sit well with them, because they were all about it, and then all of a sudden they got their whole wall up. Now, this could be a hurt person, right? Like, somebody that's been hurt a lot in their life, and you come in shining this amazing light, but you trigger every freaking demon in them. And that's how we repel what's not really meant for us, like, we go in and we shine the light. And this person, I don't think their demons played well. They were like, oh no. So I don't think you necessarily did anything wrong. I just think this person wasn't ready or capable to handle you, or to handle this new partnership. I feel, and I mean, even if it was a job, it would be like, oh, you're great today, but tomorrow something happened. So it just feels like something came in the way of you and them. And it looks like it was like something they saw through your light. Maybe it was the light that they saw, and they're like, whoa, that's a lot. I don't know what to think about this, I don't think they're gone for good, though. I think you're still going to deal with this person, but for now it does look like they're holding back. And it could just be, you triggered those demons within them, and they had a backup for their own sanity. Okay, so I think I think the name was AA that donated. I'm going to do Maria's second. Probably gossip. You're right. AA, you're going to be after Maria, okay, love? All right, babe. What was your second question? Okay, why was Betty so upset with you? Okay, show me why Betty was so upset with Maria. Maybe they found out about your connection with this other person if you work with Betty. It's something they saw or something you did. Like maybe you said something that was meant out of love, or it was meant it was meant to help, but it ended up like hurting the connection. I feel like it's something or somebody you dated that maybe they were interested in, or they had the hots for it and you took it away from them, because they're this person doesn't look like they're very much out there. They like it to be, very much just them most of the time. And you're just not that way. You seem to be kind of energetic and bubbly and love everywhere. And so maybe they felt you did something or you took something from them and it like wrecked them. Because maybe, like I said, maybe they had a crush on somebody and the crush happened to like you, right? And wanted something with you, and they're like upset about it. I wish I had like let's see. Um I guess I'll just get more tarot because I really don't have any other cards that would work with that. Okay, clarify, strengthen the hermit. Show me that once. Yeah, it kind of looks like it involves some person, another person, or jealousy about something. Maybe you got a position they wanted. Maybe you got a man they wanted. Maybe even if you didn't want the man, right? And it's more, it seems kind of jealous, just more jealous than anything. With the sun card here, it feels like something was revealed to them about, like, maybe you messing with somebody they liked or something like that. But it feels more like jealousy, or you got something that they wanted and it like it ruined every good thought they ever had about you. But I don't feel like this person gets close to many people. They give me a very avoidant energy. So one little thing goes wrong and they go silent. They don't try to work through it. They just go silent. So hopefully that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Well, you took it. And she was not happy about it because she was like, that was supposed to be mine. Excuse me, that was supposed to be mine. But it just gives me jealous. Like, jealous. Like, Like, why you? Why do you get it and they don't? Why, you know, this? So, I hope that helps. Okay, hold on, Veronica. Let me check. And AA, where are you at, love? You're next. Thank you, Veronica. You will go after AA. AA, where are you at? Let me go in here and her like her stuff, so, or his, I don't know. Okay, you just ran into an ex tonight after a ghosting. How did he feel about you in this conversation? Alright, let's see. And thank you, Stephanie, for your 2 donations, love. It just gives me the energy of like they're happy that there was healing here, because even the Temperance card is at the bottom, right? Because there's the center of this is basically like 4 of Wands, like, let's make this right, let's do this correctly, let's make this solid again. And I think it was something that was put off for a while, so there was like hard feelings there, and maybe somebody got in between y'all with the rat, you know, maybe there was some talk or whatever. But what I'm getting is, it's like, I'm glad that we, you know, worked it out. I'm glad that we can at least come to an understanding and move on, or move into some sort of healing state, right? Temperance, 2 of Cups. Like y'all got back, maybe not exactly what y'all had originally, but it brought back together some kind of healing in between the 2 of you, so you're able to experience each other in a new light. And I don't know if this is a romantic interest or not, but let's see. I'm going to throw some oracles on it and see. I got time is precious, don't waste it. I wish I would have treated you better. Can't wait to see you again. But if they do have a heart, little tiny little part of their heart says that they love you. And that could be friendly. You know, maybe the love for you is still there. It's not as abrupt or as much as it used to be, but it does feel like, you know, he's the King of Swords. So maybe you have to get the microscope, or maybe he was like, I was still looking to see if you love me too, kind of thing. But that's what I got for you. He seems to be on it, you know, honestly saying he has regrets about this. So I do feel that in time, if you want it to be something more, it could be. But I do feel like this is closure, at least, if not anything else. So I hope that helps, love. Now we're going to move on to Veronica. Whoa. Hold on. Trying to shuffle these back in. 1 second. All right, Veronica. Okay, is your person jealous? Like a jealous person? Let's see. Okay, I do think he hides it well. At first I was going to say, no, it seems like, you know, he's right there with everybody, like celebrating you and all of this, you know, because we've got the Fool and the Six of Coins. That's basically like, you know, you go somewhere and you kind of start something. You know, people just come out of the woodwork to talk to you, or you just show up and people all eyes on you kind of thing is what they're telling me. And with the Strength and the Ten of Swords, it's like I gotta hold back because it does hurt. Like, I don't want to admit it, though. That's the way I feel. He doesn't want to admit it. Now, let's see. Why is he jealous? Or where does it stem from? The thing is, like with this card, it's basically saying like he trusts you to tell him the truth. So it's not like he doesn't trust you. He just doesn't trust other people because he knows how it goes. I think when he gets real mad, he goes to like friends and stuff. To be like, man, am I tripping? Should I be jealous? You know, so it's almost like the reason why it doesn't come to you or why you don't know he's jealous is because he doesn't want you to feel like you need to change yourself. Because you're wonderful, you're beautiful. It's nothing about you. It's, you know, they don't trust other people. But at the same time, they don't want to bring it to you because they're like, I don't want her to feel like I'm weak. I don't want to feel like, you know, this hurts me. Because maybe in the past, people used their jealousy against him. Like, he would tell them, like, I don't feel comfortable when you're around XYZ. And then y'all take a break and you're around XYZ, you know? And so they're like, trying to figure out ways to, like, throw it back at them or something is what I'm feeling. But that's why they don't really open up and talk about it, is because maybe in the past, like I said, like somebody threw their jealousy at them, like it was a problem. So they're like, okay, let me not tell her this. Let me not open up about that part because I don't want to like push her away. And you're welcome, A. I don't feel like you're not a good option. I feel like you are a good option. That's why he's tripping a little bit. All right. What was your second question, love? Okay, what does he notice? Other people or men notice about me that does make him jealous. Okay. What I'm getting is like, you're such a loving person that when you conversate, you're all in. You're just trying to get to know people. You're friendly. And he may not be that way. And so he may think you're like flirting or you're very flirty. Your personality is very flirty. And it attracts attention. Like people just love to spill their whole life story to you, right? And the thing that makes him jealous is that you don't like back away or you don't like really protect yourself from these people. You're just like an open book. You're like, I'm here, look at me, because I do feel you're super attractive, but something about your energy is also very healing, so it attracts a lot of people that probably don't have the best interest for you. So for him, it could be like the people that don't give up, like you try to remove yourself and they just keep coming. That's when he's like, the hell, why are y'all continuing this conversation like it should be over with? Or why do they keep coming back around? Or why do they keep talking about this or bringing it up? I just feel like you kind of float through life a little bit, but you bring a lot of love and excitement with you. So maybe they're just jealous in general that you attract more attention than they do, or that your energy is just contagious. People like you. I'm trying to figure out what else to put on. I'm just going to throw some tarot. Because he knows, like, the agenda or the way that they come at you. Like, even if they were like, hey, girl, you'd be like, hi, hello. Yeah, the main problem is just how friendly you are and how you're not recognizing that all they want is, because it's not that you're aware. You just are like, I'm being friendly. This is how I am. I'm naturally like bubbly, caring, right? And they're saying, like, these people are trying to come for you. Like, they're trying to hit on you right here in front of me, or, you know, around me even. That's when they get jealous. They're like, no, you need to tell them, like, my man's right here. This is disrespectful move. And you're just, I don't know. I think you try, but you don't really know what to say. So you just keep talking, maybe. So that's what I've got for that. And I hope it helps. Now moving back to Stephanie. All right, dear Stephanie, where are you at, boo? I'm glad you enjoyed it. Stephanie. All right, let's see. Sorry, I was trying to adjust my drink. All right, is Jonathan talking to other people other than Stephanie? Okay. Anytime you ask a question and Ace of Swords comes out, it's like yes. Yes. Now tell me more information about these other people. Okay. What I'm getting is he conversates with people, and it could have happened, like, maybe these are people that he was talking to, like, right after he broke up with this chick, right? And he's communicated, like, I just can't have a relationship right now. I'm, like, trying to heal, temperance, strength. Like, I'm trying to change my ways. I'm trying not to just be with everybody, anybody, right? It's hard, but I do feel he has conversations at least with other people. But it's not really telling me much. They're just saying yes. And I think it's because his heart really isn't there right now with the King of Swords sitting right on top. He's fragile. He's like, I don't want to get too deep into anything. I just walked into the cycle. I don't want to get trapped into something where, you know, so he may be playing the field a little bit, having conversations and getting to know people, but girl with the snake, charmed or used, enable boundaries. So that's that snake that keeps coming up. Somebody he's talking to is that snake. So not the ex. I think it's somebody that's like highly obsessed with him. And it comes from this place of him feeling like he's not enough, right? He's looking for confidence. So he's kind of, his heart is blocked off a lot. And it's not that these people will even have a chance to date him or anything like that. It's just like he recognizes who they are, but they could be like highly attractive, you know, like my old self would be all over that, but my new self is like, that's all they have, maybe, is the attraction to that, you know. Maybe it was like a rebound person and they're like, no, I can't do that, you know. But that snake keeps coming up, so I would just keep my eyes open, because there is somebody behind the scenes trying to manipulate something. Okay, now what's your second question? Okay, you want to know if he wants for you two to date exclusively. Okay, hold on. Alright, does Jonathan... I want to ask if eventually, like, is he eventually going to want to date exclusively? Because, I mean, he's even told you right now, like, he doesn't feel ready for a relationship. And at the bottom, we got the Ten of Wands and the Hierophant. So, to him, relationships right now are like, it's too much. Too much for him right now. He can't handle it. He's got other stuff he's got to do first. And that could be like focusing on his job, picking up some loose ends. Temperance again, like he's still healing. So it's kind of like, give it time. Be patient with him. Like, Spirit's trying to give you what you want out of this situation, but he's got to get into that energy first. Because he just had like some loss, you know, a lot of loss. He could have lost money. He could have lost a car. He could have lost whatever in that past connection. So he's like, I need my money back. Right now I'm trying not to be broke. Yeah, it's like, I'm not. so it, right now he's just focused on him, right? And like the options that he has in the current moment. But I think it's like I don't even care about the options. I don't care about the, you know, I'm trying to heal and get my money back. I don't want to think about it right now. But I do feel in the future there is an opportunity for this. We've got the King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. But he's got to figure some stuff out first, right? He's got to go through this grieving process he's in. He's got to trust you. Y'all got to build that rapport up to where he's like, yeah. And I think he already has that a little bit with you. Like, you're different than the rest of them, but he's still telling me, like, I'm not ready for exclusive. I'm not ready for a commitment yet. I'm just trying to live my life right now, basically. Let's see where this is gonna go. This genie here in the Seven of Cups kind of gives me snake vibes too. So that could be involving like that other person, right? That control, stepping up and steering. He did show up as an emperor, so he definitely is, you know, trying to be that better person. He just isn't there yet. He's very distant emotionally. And it says it's going to be a long haul, out of touch, like until he gains control of his life, because I don't feel like this is it yet, because he's still fixing pieces. And I know it sucks that we as humans have to wait, but and it definitely is an open chapter. Enjoy it. Keep going, it says. So if you like him, just see what happens. You ain't got to marry him. And like I always say, if he's a lesson, enjoy the crap out of that lesson until it's not there anymore. You know? Just, or until you learn the lesson. Enjoy it. Who cares if they're going to be your husband? If not, some fine man, some fine woman and will come and replace them. So don't get caught up in the logistics. Just have fun with it, boo. A genie like you. Genie. The potential outcome for this is basically like you just got to be patient with him and see what happens, because right now, like Jean said, you're floating around just an option right now. And that's okay. Let him have options. You have options too. Go find you some options and y'all just date them all. Alright, so Jeannie, it is your turn. What is your question? I don't think I have any more donations. No. Okay. Any guidance here wants to give me regarding your relationship? Alright, let's see, babe. Any guidance about Jeannie and Jeff? Let's see. Okay. I'm getting it's worth the wait. It's worth the work that's going to be needed in order to make this connection come together. Four of Wands, Hierophant. Begins with the Ten of Wands, though, right? So there's some obstacles you're going to have to crawl through and go through to make sure that when shit gets bad, let's say Jeff is your forever person, when shit gets bad, people don't run. People don't just bounce. They stay and they fight with you. Because this world is not a place to have a weak partner by your side, right? So make sure, put them through that obstacle course. Make sure that person is built for this, you know? Because I know you are. And it's coming together. It may take a little bit, but it's coming together. So it's like, have faith. Like, keep going. It's okay. The end result is much better than the current situation. Whatever that may be. Hierophant, always higher level commitment, right? Like that end game type feeling. And thank you, Toka, for your donation, love. Alright, my Toka, what's your question? Toka. Jay's thoughts lately. Let's see. The song Close Your Eyes by Black Atlas is on. I love that song. I know I've said that 100 times, but I do. This gives me he's making a strategy. Especially when it comes to you. He's like keeping himself back because he feels like if he were to do something, it's like basically he's protecting you. It gives me protective energy. Like trying to find that answer to how do we make this work? How do we get something going here? Sun and world. So there's a desire. Like they know they want something with you, but they hold back because it could be because y'all work together, you know, or because they're trying to protect your image. They're trying to protect you in some way. And I've seen that a lot from them. It feels almost like as much as they want it, they're holding restraint. And it could be they've got a lot of other things going on. They don't have time for something serious. It could be a lot of things, right? But the truth is, they would like to have something. They're just kind of pulling back, seeing where it goes, kind of letting things be what they are until it's just unresistible, right? Or they have a plan in place to where it doesn't affect either one of you. Yeah, they're at that crossroads. Like, which way is the best way for me to go? Should I go towards her or should I not? Which one is going to keep us both protected, right? Which one is going to... But they know change is on the horizon, right? There's a storm of brewing here. And they are going to have to make a decision eventually. It's like they're thinking about all the possibilities of where this could go, you know? Maybe even trying to test you, like get to know you a little bit better. Even though they're kind of holding back, it's like I'm going to slowly open things up. I'm going to slowly do this. I'm going to do it right, you know? So their intentions are good. I like it. They see you as a very good energy and they want more of it, most definitely. So momentum has built a little bit. but they're holding back a lot more than they were before. So and I hope that helps, love. All right. Hello. Hello. Are you here? Hello. What do your guardian angels want to tell you about the challenges that I've faced in life? Alright, let's see. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, boo. I can't wait to hear about y'all's wedding. That's all. Alright, let me see. Hello. Okay. The energy that I'm getting, babe, is like you've been on a painful journey. I see that. But it was for self-love. Like you needed to be pushed a little harder than most. Maybe you don't realize that every time you're hurt, you're gaining power. It's almost like the opposite of Mario, right? Mario's got to hit the blocks. Mario's got to do this in order to get more energy or to make up for what happened. With this is like your battery's been charged, because when you got the darkness, you're able to transmute it into light and use it for something very powerful. There's a shift coming in your life, but the main reason you went through these lessons was to find yourself, to realize that society made love be the most important thing, having another person to love you, right? Instead of teaching people how to love, they just say, you know, whatever, love hurts, you know, and if it's not like this, then something's wrong. So I feel like you had to learn that because you were trying to go with like a societal norm. Like you were trying to have the kids, the family, the this, the that, the whatever. And you had the good intentions, but the people didn't do you right. So the karma train is kind of in motion now, is what it's saying. And you're going to start to see the power that you hold because of all the pain you've experienced in life. It all served a greater purpose. And in time, you'll see that is basically what it's saying. Everything that you've lost will return to you tenfold always. So if you haven't received anything, just know at some point you're going to have a huge windfall come down on you out of nowhere. So just keep the faith. There's reasons behind the pain. And as soon as you can learn to transmute it, you're going to be one badass bee, you know? Shit, I can be stubborn too. I know a lot of the pain I endured was my own dumb stuff, but that's humans, right? It's not that we're wrong. It's just some people take the longer path. All right, Stephanie, it's you again. Mike's current feelings. Mike's current feelings and intentions. This gives me like, I'm coming for you. King of Wands, the World, and the Queen of Swords. I'm coming for you whether you want me to come or not. I will be there. He's got his finger in the air. He's like, this is where I'm going. I'm busting through this cycle. I'm completing this cycle in order to get to you. But he kind of feels you're not going to be as receptive as he'd like you to be. So, but at least he's made that plan. He's like, I'm gonna make this happen. So, he's got a plan. Just go do it. Go do it, sir. Alright. Especially if Stephanie ends up with Jonathan. Like, he needs to hurry up to hospital. Alright, show me Siddharth. He feels like he burned the bridge with you. He would like to have like one more go at this, but he feels like he did something real bad. And if he does come back, because he's thinking about it, he's going to come back like Prince Charming. Like, you're going to be like, whoa, he's changed. La la la. Be careful with him. That's all I'm going to say. Be careful with him. Because I do feel like he's going to pop back up. He's going to show out. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, he's so nice. Like, I don't trust him. And I don't know why I don't trust him. I get an energy of like, you're up to something, buddy. Not saying he's horrible or anything. But me personally, I got this weird radar that sometimes I was just like, that energy doesn't feel right. Alright. General love for Irene. Alright. Let's see. General love. Okay, that's Gemini. That's the lovers. That's two people coming together, you know, beautifully. The swans, the cheers. This could be something coming back after a certain amount of time, and as I say that, the Judgment card comes out. But the weird thing that I'm seeing here is whatever has been held back from you is coming back to you. So maybe this is a person that owed you something, right? They held back from you. They didn't show you the love. They didn't show you how they truly felt originally. This gives me the energy of a return of somebody that at one time you two really had a connection. And it's still there, it looks like. They've never let you go. And possibly because karmically they know, like, if I don't make up for the wrong I've done, then I'm gonna be horrible. But hopefully that helps. And thank you, LA. Definitely someone from the past. Alright, LA, what would you like to know, Booface? That's crazy, Stephanie. They got competition now. You're welcome, my love. The song playing right now, I don't know, I just found this song. I don't know how old it is, but it's Easy to Love by Kyle Schuessler. I really like this song. You and Edwin. Alright. Love update on LA and Edwin, please, Spirit. Okay, he's showing me he's got so much love for you that it's almost like he doesn't feel, he's got like this lack mentality, like nothing he does is ever right, or he feels like he can't give you what it is you need or you want. So I think the fear of that keeps him from truly showing you who he is, because he wants you. He's so attracted to you. You're like a lit little flame there. And he wants that commitment. He wants that connection. But for some reason, his heart always goes back to the place where he was abandoned, or the place he was lost, or somebody did him wrong. It's like it always goes back to that. And it's kind of like he holds back from giving you a lot because he doesn't think that he can keep it up. And so he doesn't want to be seen as a liar. He rather just love you when he can. And it could be he's depressed, or he's got some kind of like PTSD or anxiety or something. That's the feeling he gives me. He gives me like he panics. Certain things make him panic. And you're one of those. Like an internal panic though, like he can't control it, just happens. He's still got some shadow work to do. That's why that shows up. You make him look at that shadow part of himself, and then here comes pride and ego saying, the fuck is that? And we don't look at things. We didn't do anything wrong. We're perfect, right? So the shadow work could be revolving around the pride and ego, right? He's ascending past the ego. I mean, we all are going to have ego no matter how much we heal. The healthy ego is great. So he's trying. Now I'm going to give you that. He's trying. But he's got some kind of battle going on in his mind. Like he can't shut his brain off. And his brain is constantly steering him in the wrong direction. And so the shadow work is pushing him to focus more on the heart, right? So he tries to resist these feelings here. He tries to not be that person. But it causes him to be kind of distant from you emotionally. But I hope that helps, love. I send him love and light. Alright, Rising Phoenix, are you here, babe? What are Seven's energies? I don't know. With him, I feel his world is kind of black and white. It's either all in or it's nothing. And for me, I think he doesn't know which way he's gonna go. He's gonna go somewhere, that's what he says. But he's not sure if it's gonna be back to being by himself or it's gonna be building something with you. And so he's kind of in between the two right now, and he's holding all these wands of all the things that happened before you, and what should he do about XYZ, or those type of things. He's more of like, I don't know, I'm kind of stuck in between what I want to do with this. So at the current moment, I don't know. I got the Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers at the bottom, so I feel like he's gonna end up choosing you, but he's still kind of stuck in the middle. He's at that crossroads. Like, should we be together? Like, seriously be together? Or should I just not talk at all? I don't feel like he knows any kind of in between either. He's like, it either is going to be or it's not going to be. That's it. Alright, so Pretty in Pink, you're next. Have you ever seen an actual angel, though? Angels have faces to kill, let me tell you. So, either way, you got a face to kill, they're saying. Yes, Shantae, I did start the free list. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in front of you. But a lot of people don't show up, so might be faster than that. Alright, Sky Hall, what's your question? Despite the last reading about G, I'm still drawn to him. Okay, a love match between you and G. Let's see, is it a love match between G and Sky Hall? It can be anything you want it to be, babe, is basically what they're saying. It's on you to make that judgment call. Do you want to jump in or do you want to go somewhere else? Like, does somewhere else look better for you? Just go with your soul and wherever your intuition is guiding you. Because I feel that the connection isn't like one that's going to take you to the depths, right? I don't think it's like a huge lesson type giving connection. It just feels like have fun with it. Don't bring any baggage with it. Just, if you want it to be something, make it. You know, make it a good connection. Unless the person is abusive or, you know, acts out of character, calls you out your name, that kind of thing, leave them alone. But with this, I feel, it doesn't feel like a horrible jump, you know, like, just go with your gut. If you feel that this is what's meant for you, go after it and find out why you feel that way. Don't ever leave questions to be asked later, you know, like, don't just cut somebody off because tarot lady said, hey, something's wrong with him. But you get the point. Thank you, love. Aw, Nana, that's so sweet. Poker face. And Jojo, are you here? People like to listen to my voice to go to sleep too, because my voice seems to put people to sleep. And I can't tell you if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but all my friends tell me, like, they can't help but fall asleep around me. And I'm like, well, that sucks. I make everybody tired. Or just at peace, maybe. Comfortable. Marissa. Marissa. I'm gonna lose your turn if you don't type now. Alright, no Marissa, Mary Jane. Mary Jane. She was ready, hell yeah. Okay, what is hidden from you? Let's see. You don't see that your spirit team is working real hard to humble you enough to where you love yourself enough to know what connections are truly for you and what aren't. These are three major arcana. So I think that you're really on the precipice of getting a relationship that, or connection that balances you out, that really fits you, that really, but it's like your ego says one thing, but your soul is telling you something different. And so that's where that balance comes in, right? Even once you hit the vibration of that person that you're moving towards, or they're moving towards you, it all aligns, and then you can build that relationship up. But Spirit's saying it's hidden from you because this is something you need to figure out for yourself personally. That your ego is directing you towards maybe being attracted to the wrong type of person, or it was in the past. And so now maybe you've learned that lesson, that that's what's like, that vibration is now in the same alignment with that person, right? So there is a connection they're working on behind the scenes for you. And I can't tell you if it's a past connection. I don't really know. I just got Gemini, Libra, and Leo. Very significant. Alright. So, Shantae, your turn. It's your turn, Shantae. You're welcome, boo. Shantae says the free list open, and then she disappeared. It's your turn, boo. You better talk fast. I don't want to move past you. Okay. Just type your question. What do I see coming in love for Shantae? Alright. You may not see it now, the moon. Like, right now, you're kind of like, I don't even know if I'll ever date again. Like, golly, this dry out here. And then someone comes along is going to spark your attention and light you up from the inside. Page of Wands and the Sun. It's like, oh, you just made my dark night. It was like you're the sunshine after the rain. You're the dawn, right? So it may have been dark for a while, but you're about to have a world full of light come your way. And it may come in as something small, something you don't, think will last forever and ends up lasting forever. But don't put expectations on stuff, because that's where people fail. It's got to be this way. It's got to be this person. It's got to be this. It's got to be that. I change my mind so often, it ain't got to be nothing but what's right for me. Alright, Lala. When it's come now that the daughter talked to the lady. Okay. I'm going to try my best to figure out. Do they see that this person was lying? Okay, they're kind of playing the middle here, is what I'm seeing. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. It's like, I'm not going to get in the middle of this. They know somebody's lying. Maybe they even know he lies. Maybe they know him to be a liar, but they're like, that's my family, so I can see both sides. It's kind of like right now, it's like maybe they don't want to pick a side because, you know, maybe they know something about that person, but the backlash of saying it or admitting it could cause problems for them. So they just keep it like, I see your side. I see how you feel. I could understand why you feel that way, but they're doing it on both sides. So it's kind of like they're trying to keep the peace in the midst of something that wasn't good, right? Maybe what happened to you has happened to them, and they've said something and ended up messing something else up. Who knows? But it's like they're trying to keep the peace, but they understand. All right, Nana, your turn, babe. I don't know. I kind of feel it gives me like, you know, when you go into public and you punch somebody in the face, okay? You're going to get arrested. You both will get arrested, honestly. If the other person swings back, you're both going to go to jail. Now, in domestic situations, they look at it different. They're like, they don't get in the middle of domestic things. And that's kind of the way it feels. It's like they're playing the middle for a reason, and I don't know why, but that's what it was. All right, Nana, is Ahmad the Libra watching you? Okay. Let me see. Does he know? Is he watching? Watching Nana get everything that she wants, and he's just sitting there cry. Let's see. They're like, I'm good, I'm fine. It doesn't bother me one bit. I'm out here doing my own thing. It's a lie. They're lying to me. They're like, I'm happy. I got everything I want. Everything. No, they don't. They're still looking for you. And seeing you like that really disrupts their peace, right? But their ego is telling me like, no, I don't feel nothing. I'm nothing. Not at all. I'm happy. I got everything I want. But it's a mask. It's a front with the devil in the middle. Like, go lie to somebody who's going to believe you, okay? They can take this door, because this door says believe. They can go through that door. Alright. Content. Just me, babe. I'm on 3 days a week. The free list is closed for today, though. So, if you'd like to try me back on Wednesday, same place, same time. If you subscribe, just hit the little bell. I'm on a lot, so I'd love to read for you another day. That's right. You find the dark alley and you take care of it. Right, LA? I got you. I understand. I was just trying to give an example of the dummies that go in public and hit somebody, but, yeah, no. Oh, shit. No, I won't. I'm not punching anybody. I don't know what you're talking about. Violence is not necessary. It was just an example. For example, I do not condone violence. Okay, so no content. LA, your question, boo. Content, were you just far around? General, okay. I was already on LA. My bad. Okay, I feel like this week you're gonna feel like something you're not understanding. You're like, I don't understand why this is happening. I don't understand why this just happened. And spirits kind of take your emotions out of it. Take your emotions out of it and think logically about both sides, right? Think about it from both sides. But if you're too, because it feels like there's some kind of stuck energy here, right, with the Eight of Swords. And if you could just take your heart out of it and think about it as what's right, what's wrong, but find the balance between the two, like that middle ground. There's a middle ground. It'll help to release this energy because 8 and 8, right? It goes into things moving forward. And I don't know why I thought it's just like something about take your own personal feelings out of it. Think about it rationally. Just facts, like a lawyer would do or a judge would do. And it'll help you to move forward past it. Or to find some kind of clear, definite way to move past it, I guess. Alright, LA, your turn. How does Evan feel after you stayed the night? I'm sure this man is over the moon. Like, she did that. You must have rocked this man's world tower. Like, damn, I needed that. Damn, that was good. It kind of feels like it broke apart, some kind of like stagnant energy, and they're still a work in progress, they're telling me. But I feel like whatever was stuck, now they're back, like putting effort into it. At the bottom, I got like the Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Eight of Wands. Like, there's a lot of energy. There's lots of passion, attraction, and love, but they're like, I wasn't expecting this, or what the hell just happened, or I don't know. It's almost like their brain took over and was like, hold up, wait, what did you say? Whatever it was, whether you did stuff with them or not, it just looks like they were like, damn, okay, why was I holding out? I don't know. Alright, Diamond Girl, general love. You got options, Diamond Girl. I wouldn't worry about it. The one meant for you is coming. They're there pretty much already. It's just, you got to get through some knuckleheads first. Yeah, see, the sun is coming out. We got the Ace of Wands here. The sun. I get new love. And this could be like an offer from a friend, and then it turns into something different, or Maybe all of a sudden you get a message from somebody, you know, that you had in the past, and they're like, let's start new. This could also be just like when you meet this person, you feel very familiar with them. Like, I know them. Like, something about them draws me to them. So they're going to stand out above the others, is what I'm getting. Whoever this person is. Alright, so Meredith. Meredith. That's sweet, though. Okay, no Meredith. Fabi, Ari. You all hear me over here doodling, huh? Like, tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Why is your love life like this? Because you got some lessons to learn still, little baby. Let's see. Look, at the split, I got 10 of Pentacles and Lovers. You're gonna have it. You're not gonna be alone forever. You're not. But why be with a bunch of guys that aren't meant for you? Like, let's say God gave you every guy that you asked for. You'd be a hoe. I promise you, because they're not meant for you. So you gotta run through them, right? So it's like, instead of being with all of these different men, let me just let you sit here and wait until that right one comes along. And this isn't a punishment for you. This is trying to keep you pure and innocent and loving, and not having to deal with all the bullcrap that other people are having to deal with these shiny connections. They look real good on the outside, but if they're not meant for you, they're going to put you through hell and back. I promise you. It's just the way it happens. Spirit's like, you got other work to do right now. Just be happy. Share your love with everybody. You're going to run into the right person. You're going to meet the right person. Just enjoy life until then. Like, you don't need those people that don't want you. They're not worth fighting for. And why would you want the validation even? You know, because a lot of things that look really good just aren't. They're rotten. So you're lucky, because all your rotten fruit is falling by the wayside because they're not interested in you. Okay, don't be interested in me. But it's a vibration thing. You just don't vibrate on the same frequency. Maybe you're not a sucker and they're looking for somebody that they could take advantage of. Who knows? But it's a them problem. The guy that's meant for you, you will want them. I promise you. Maybe you're wanting the guys for the wrong reasons. You know, that's maybe where you need to look into. Like, think a little deeper. Patricia, are you here? Yeah, she will. And she'll be thankful for all those unanswered prayers, because, whew, there's some I wish God never. Those prayers should have just gone by the wayside, like Ari. YK, I don't even understand that, but YK is at the beginning. Yeah, I don't think you want them for the right reasons. I don't see it, babe. Veronica? Jeannie, you can have Philip's spot. I mean, Gracie, you can have Philip's spot, babe. If you want it. Take it, babe. Take it. That's my special mod spot. Like, if my another mod shows up after the list, I'll put them in there. Last week it was Jason. Of course. What is your question, love? Gracie, my dear, what is your question? Okay, let's see, babe. Why did they cancel your contract? And were they the hater? I honestly don't feel like it was them that like really hated, but they do give me this energy of like there was some back and forth. Like you did your work, you minded your business, but it was like something you missed or something from the past. I don't know. They just couldn't decide, but maybe they had to only renew certain contracts and like they only had two people to pick, and so they had to make a decision. I just feel like it's like a realignment or something like that. But for some reason I feel like it's going to be beneficial to you because the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles. So this happened as part of your destined path to get you towards that Ten of Pentacles and not stuck at an 8. So it's kind of like maybe your manifestation to have something better started, but right now it's uncomfortable because now you don't have the contract and now you're having to look somewhere else. And I told my daughter the other day, I said sometimes we outgrow situations, but because they're comfortable, semi-comfortable, we stay in them too long. And then the universe or God will come in and like make it very apparent that this is not where you need to be anymore. And then you have to make the choice to move, right? So that's kind of the energy I get is the universe is like, you want something better? Okay, trust that when this ends, that your next stop is going to help you get there, you know? All right, Jean, your turn, boo. what love looks like. I found a dime this morning. Huh. You are just the money machine here, Gene. You're finding money everywhere. I need to start finding some money somewhere because eggs are expensive. Why? Alright, let's see, babe. What is love looking like for Gene? Show me. What does Gene need to know about love right now, Spirit? Just a little bit longer. He's coming. Because you're abundant, boo. You don't need to chase. You're attracting. Spirit's like, just hold tight. Hold tight. I got you. The Emperor is coming. Your husband, the one that's going to give you babies, is on his way. The Strength card, the Emperor, and the Queen of Pentacles. Because you're sitting pretty. You're already in that place of attracting abundance. So it's like, just a little bit longer. So love looks great. Just wait for this man here. This man here is going to take over whoever he is. Oh, look what was hiding behind the Strength card. The Magician. And it's funny because I didn't even know that card was there. So, behind the scenes, somebody's making this happen. They're working some magic to get this going. Well, hopefully that helps. Okay, I say man because it looked like a man. Well, whatever you want your divine partner to be. I'm sorry, YK. Hopefully you can make it next time. Anyways, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you to my mods. Y'all are amazing. Thank you to everyone who hit the like button, subscribed, donated, all of that, or just waited patiently listening to my voice. I love you all, and I will see you on Wednesday. Much love.